I invite you to relax, breathe, and journey with me into tonight's story. Philip and Yarrow, The Bond of Honesty. This story is about a girl named Tulip and a star-child named Yarrow, who learn the true value of honesty in their friendship. Once upon a time, in a quaint village, nestled between verdant hills and sparkling rivers, lived a kind-hearted girl named Tulip. Tulip had hair the color of plum leaves and eyes that mirrored the deep blue of an afternoon sky. She was loved by everyone in the village for her gentle nature and honesty. One starry night, while stargazing on the hillside, Tulip saw a brilliant flash of light streak across the sky. She followed the luminous trail and discovered an otherworldly being, a star-child named Yarrow. Yarrow had luminescent skin that glowed softly like moonlight, and eyes that sparkled with the mysteries of the cosmos. Intrigued by each other's worlds, Tulip and Yarrow quickly became friends. Yarrow had a mission to learn about human hearts, and Tulip eagerly agreed to help. They roamed the village together, with Tulip explaining human emotions, festivals, and the importance of honesty. One day, Tulip's best friend Louie lost her precious locket. Feeling Yarrow's curiosity, Tulip confessed that Louie had entrusted her with the locket, but she had accidentally dropped it near the hillside. Yarrow, glowing with understanding, assured Tulip that honesty was always the best way forward. Encouraged by Yarrow, Tulip decided to tell Louie the truth. Although Louie was initially upset, she realized that Tulip's honesty and the courage it took to confess were far more valuable than the locket itself. Louie forgave Tulip, and Yarrow began to glow even brighter, knowing he had witnessed a pure act of honesty. Days turned into weeks, and it was time for Yarrow to return to his celestial home. As a parting gift, he gave Tulip a star-shaped pendant that glowed with a soft warm light, symbolizing their everlasting bond. Tulip cherished it always, a constant reminder of her friend, who taught her that honesty is the best way to bridge walls. Here holds a neat tale to carry you further into peace. Peony and the Autumn Spring. This story is about Peony, a young girl who meets an autumn sprite named Nymphia, and together they explore the infinite wonders of imagination. Once upon a time, in a village nestled between a shimmering lake and a vast forest, there lived a curious girl named Peony. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Peony's imagination would soar. One crisp autumn night, while wandering near the lake, she stumbled upon something extraordinary. A delicate, glowing figure hovered above the golden leaves. It was an autumn sprite named Nymphia. Nymphia had wings that shimmered like morning dew and eyes that sparkled with the essence of dawn. "Who are ye?" Peony asked, her eyes wide in wonder. "I am Nymphia, a spirit of the autumn season," the sprite replied, her voice melodic like the rustle of leaves. They became fast friends. Every night, Nymphia told Peony stories of enchanted groves, magical creatures, and hidden realms. Peony, in turn, shared tales of her village and her dreams of adventure. One evening, Nymphia took Peony's hand. "Close your eyes and believe," she whispered. Suddenly, the ground beneath them disappeared. They were flying over a landscape painted with every shade of autumn. They soared above majestic mountains, dipped into valleys where rivers of gold flowed, and danced with the winds that carried the scent of cedar under. Nymphia showed Peony how imagination could weave the fabric of reality. They visited a grove where trees sang songs of ancient times, and a meadow where flowers bloomed with laughter. Peony's heart filled with wonder and joy. When they finally landed, Peony felt a sense of gratitude she had never known before. "Thank you, Nymphia," she said, "for showing me the magic of the world." Nymphia smiled. "Remember, as long as you believe, the world will be filled with wonder. With that, the sprite disappeared into the twilight. Penny ran home, her heart light and her mind brimming with dreams. She knew that every night, as long as she closed her eyes and believed, she would always find the magic of imagination waiting for her. Let's drift softly into the next tale. Daisy and Sakura, a tale of resilience. This story is about Daisy, a kind-hearted girl, and Sakura, an injured deer, who develop a strong bond and help each other overcome their challenges, symbolizing resilience and unity. And once upon a time in a lush, enchanted forest, there lived a gentle girl named Daisy, who had the kindest heart in her village. She loved to wander through the forest, feeling the leaves brush against her fingertips and listening to the melodies of birds in the canopy above. One day, while exploring a hidden grove, Daisy stumbled upon a deer named Sakura. Sakura was unlike any deer Daisy had ever seen, with a coat that shimmered like morning dew and eyes that sparkled like stars. However, Daisy noticed that Sakura had a limp, struggling with every step she took. "Hello, beautiful deer," Daisy said softly. "What happened to your leg?" Sakura looked up, and seeing the warmth in Daisy's eyes, felt a sudden rush of trust. "I injured it when I was very young," Sakura explained. "Since then, it's been hard to keep up with my hurt." Daisy's heart ached with intensity. "Would you like to come with me?" she asked. "I know a place where you can heal." Sakura hesitated for a moment, but then nodded gratefully. Daisy led Sakura to a small meadow with the softest grass and the sweetest flowers. Each day, Daisy brought fresh water from a bubbling brook and herbs that had magical healing properties. As the days turned to weeks and then to months, Sakura's limp began to improve. Daisy and Sakura grew to be inseparable friends, their bond as strong as the ancient oaks that surrounded them. When Sakura could finally run without pain, she looked at Daisy with tears of gratitude sparkling in her eyes. "You've given me my life back," Sakura said, nudging Daisy gently. "And you've given me a friend I'll cherish forever," Daisy replied. One day, the village faced a fearsome storm, with winds that howled like wolves and rain that poured like the heavens were mourning. The villagers were scared and unsure if their homes would withstand the ferocious storm. Daisy and Sakura gathered the villagers in the meadow, under the protection of the great oaks. Daisy sang songs of hope while Sakura stood watch, her keen senses alert to new danger. Together, they showed the villagers that courage and friendship could weather any storm. When the storm passed, the villagers found their homes intact and their spirits uplifted. From that day on, Daisy and Sakura became symbols of resilience and unity in the village. They continued to explore the enchanted forest, always ready to help those in need, and to find beauty in every new day. And so, Daisy and Sakura lived happily ever after, their story a testament to the strength found in love, friendship, and the unwavering will to overcome adversity. Let's wander into the next comforting tale. The joyful friendship of Dahlia and Silverbell. This story is about the unbreakable bond between a kind-hearted girl named Dahlia and a tiny mouse named Silverbell, who find happiness through friendship and resilience. Once upon a time, in a charming little village, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Dahlia. Dahlia had sparkling blue eyes and a smile that could light up even the darkest night. One summer evening, as she sat under the great oak tree, she noticed a tiny mouse with silvery fur. The mouse looked up at her with curious, twinkling eyes. Dahlia extended her hand gently, and the mouse cautiously climbed onto her paw. "I shall call you Silverbell," Dahlia said, and the mouse seemed to nod in agreement. From that moment on, Dahlia and Silverbell became inseparable friends. They explored the meadows, collected wildflowers and shared their dreams with each other. Silverbell loved to make little nests out of fallen leaves and would often present them to Dahlia as tiny gifts. Dahlia, in return, would knit small blankets to keep Silverbell warm during the chilly nights. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, and the village soon noticed the unusual friendship. People adored seeing the girl and her tiny companion spreading happiness wherever they went. One day, a fierce storm rolled into the village, and everyone took shelter. Dahlia searched frantically for Silverbell, fearing for her tiny friend. Finally, under a broad pile of leaves, she found Silverbell shivering with fear. Dahlia scooped her up gently and held her close, whispering comforting words. After the storm passed, they ventured out to see the damage. Many nests were destroyed, and the fields were flooded. But with the help of the villagers, Dahlia and Silverbell rebuilt what was lost. They worked together, their hearts filled with hope and determination. Eventually, the storm damage was mended, and the village was more beautiful than ever. Their story became the heart of the village, a tale of true friendship and resilience. Every evening, Dahlia and Silverbell would sit under the great oak tree, reminiscing about their adventures and dreaming of the future. As long as we have each other, we can overcome anything, Dahlia would say, and Silverbell would chirp in joyful agreement. They knew that their happiness was not about the absence of storms, but about finding the strength to weather them together. May tonight's story bring you comfort full night long.